morning, everybody. How you doing? Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Bruce. Trilogy. Hope you guys are feeling good. If there is a slight sound you hear in the background, my smoker's been going since 1 a.m., so we're going to have some pulled pork today for the 4th. Well, thanks for joining me on the holiday. I hope you guys are all feeling good. We're going to go and get started with general fitness today. So we're going to take those shoulders, we're going to pin them back, bring them down, and then start with those dynamic warm-ups, ear to shoulder. Good morning, Carol. Good. Now take that head. Let's turn left to right. And let's bring it up and down. Push that chin forward. Good morning, Carol. Excellent, guys. Hands out in front. Bend those wrists back. Pull those arms in. Bend those wrists down. Back and forth. Happy 4th to you as well. Good. Let's make fists and circles with the hands. Rotating those wrists through. Switch directions. Thank you, Carol. Palms up. Bring those up towards the face. Scoop through. Extend down. Thank you, Carol. We are happy with where the garden is currently going. Lots of stuff that's bearing veg. Good, guys. Let's pinch those shoulder blades together and round them back up. Pinch and round. Awesome. Arms extended out. High, low. Reach those fingers toward each other. Matt, I look forward to hearing about you doing the workout later too. Happy 4th to you and your mom. Good. All right, let's bring that shoulder up and roll it over. to one side. Well, good morning, Pam. Happy 4th to you and Frank. Let's go to the other shoulder. Up and roll it over. Good. Now big circles with those arms. I must tell you, it smells pretty amazing in my backyard right now. We're definitely going to work out so we can enjoy our food on the floor. Switch directions. If you are wondering where Ashlyn is today, if you're used to seeing my daughter work out with us on Saturdays, she woke up early this morning to drive to Newburgh, Oregon, where she's playing in a fast fish tournament for the July week. Good. All right, from here, arms straight out, rotate those thumbs down, small circles. Switch directions. Nice. Bring those arms down. Let's rotate shoulders over hips. Hands on hips. Hip circles. Switch directions. Awesome. All right, from here, let's get into those hamstrings for the workout. One foot out in front. Push those hips back on that straight leg, chest forward until you feel that stretch. Hips back forward and switch to the other leg. We're going to alternate back and forth on those hamstrings. Nice, guys. Well, good. That's our warm-up part. Let's go ahead and get ready. Start moving our bodies. Let's get the blood pumping so we can start walking, start marching in place. Get those arms moving, get those legs moving. We obviously have a lovely morning here in Washington State. supposed to be pretty good weather for the floor. Hope you all have great weather today. You can get outside. Maybe you are outside working out with me like I am. All right, we're going to go right into those modified jumping jacks. So we're going to step out, lift those arms up, and bring those feet together. Out and back together. Again, can you do regular jumping jacks? Of course you can. This is a gentle class though. So you have special circumstances where hopping up and down a regular jumping jack bother you? Well, this is another way to do it. We'll get some shoulder mobility, some lateral movement. Start to get the blood pumping, get the heart rate going. Good. Bring those hands down. We're going to still stay with that step-to-step motion, but we're going to go over our head. Step, step, step. So as you go up and over, reach and extend through the rib cage, leaning over the side. Step back over and reach. I tried to get one of the boys to come work out with us. They didn't want to get on camera. So they decided to do housework instead. So I can't really complain, guys. I'm getting my house clean while I get to exercise with you guys. Good, so we're on the high level. We're going to switch that now. Low, reaching across your body, sitting down into your hips. Step and sit, step and sit. Well, it is gentle, but we are going to do modified work, having some important balance. But we are going to work today. It is a holiday. You're probably going to grill and chill with your friends. So we'll try to burn a couple extra calories. Some guilt-free holiday eating or libations. Plus, it just makes you feel good and active for the rest of your day. A couple more. We're going to finish off with one last set of those modified jumping jacks. So you will need your chair today or something for balance and support. And you will need some lightweight, water bottles, cans of food, old Encyclopedia Britannicas, or small dumbbells if you have them. Almost there, guys. About 10 more seconds. Good. All right. So hopefully you have that chair close by. We're going to start off by using that. And we're just going to get into our hips first with our regular squats. So remember, when we squat today, feet should be shoulder width, or use your chair as a guide. I like to keep my feet right at each leg of the chair. I'm going to use my chair for a little support, help keep my back straight. I'm going to push my hips back behind, and then I'm going to drop them down. So my knees stay over my feet. I'm going to come up. I'm going to push my big toe through the ground. I'm going to sit back and down again. Up to the big toe, back and down. sure when you're dropping into that squat, your weight's distributed through your whole foot. A lot of times we like to squat down and keep our weight near the balls of our feet or our toes. It's not very good on our knees, so try to keep that weight distributed all the way through your heel so you're sitting through those glutes. Good. Right from here, guys, we're going to stay leaning on that chair. And we're going to take one leg, we're going to kick it out and circle it back around to the right starting position. So out and around. Make a big circle. Keep that toe pointing forward the whole time. Don't let it open up. Squeeze into the side of that hip. Good, let's put that leg down. We'll switch to the other side. Out and away and around. Good. From here, we're going to go into push-ups. So keeping that lean, I'm going to scoot my feet back a little bit more and push my hips underneath me so I'm in a nice plank position. And then from here, I'm going to bring my chest down towards the chair, and I'm going to push it away. I'm going to add some core today. So after that, I'm going to pick one knee up to my elbow and set it back down. Drop back down into your push-up. And pick up that knee. Keep your weight forward on your hands so your core is challenged when you take the foot off the ground. If you push your weight back and you're sitting back on your heels, you're not really going to feel anything doing this. Good. We're going to take that back to the top. So you need to let your hands go for a second. Bring those feet back to chair width. Push those hips back and down. Sit down. Up into that heel raise. Pushing the ball of the foot into the ground. Get one more in. Good. Then using that chair for balance. We went out and around last time. Let's switch directions to that circle and bring that straight leg back, straight back, and circle it around to the side and back in. So back and around. One more. And switch legs. Back and around. Back and around. Three more. Good. Now we're on to our push-ups with our knee tucked. So weight over again, keeping it through the chest. Drop that chest down. Push yourself away. Lift that knee up. Down and away. Lift that knee up. Awesome. That's 10. We're going to go back. Third set. Squat to heel raise. Sitting back through the hips. Drive up through the ball of the foot. You may notice when you're doing this that you roll out to your pinky toe when you come up. Try to work on not doing that. Come right up straight to that ankle. Pushing that big toe and ball of the foot into the ground. Did that really happen, Pinocchio? Two more. Awesome. All right. So we're going to go back to those leg circles. We're going to do them both this time. So we're going to go out and away, circle it around, back to center, and go back around. So we're going to go both directions, out and then back, out and back. Really work on keeping your posture nice and straight. When you take a leg and you're trying to move it, you might want to lean to the side or move your core. Put that core in tight. Keep your body still. You'll feel that extra work through your core and your hip if you do that. Let's do one more, both directions. Out and around, back and around. Let's switch legs. Think about those muscles you're trying to work. Two more. Out and around, back and around, out and around, and back and around. Awesome. Set yourselves up for the last set of push-ups. On your toes. Drop that chest through. Tuck that knee up. Awesome. All right, guys. We're going to move on to our next series of exercises. We're making great time today. So I'm going to turn my chair just so you can see me face forward on this one. I'm going to go back to those lunges. So remember, we're going to use our chair on our lunges to help give us support, one with our arm to help push us up out of this, and the other for some balance. So I'm going to keep my inside leg the stable leg. I'm going to lift the outside leg. I'm going to go back with that leg, touch that toe down, and come down to that front leg hip. I'm going to drive all the way up out of that. I'm going to add a little kick today. So we're going to kick out in front before we step back into the next one. So lunge and kick. Again, using that chair for your balance and for a little assistance to help push you up out of that so you can sit just a little bit deeper and work that range of motion a little bit more. Couple more. Nice, guys. We're going to bring that foot down. We're going to shift ourselves over to the other side of our chair. Same idea. Outside leg is up. Step back, drop down to that front leg, out and up to that kick. Good. From here, back to the back of your chair. Then we do some of those curtsy lunges. So step back behind yourself with the opposite leg, touch that toe, and drop down. And go across to the other side. It's like you're giving a curtsy or a curtsy. Again, we're using the chair more for balance and support. You can definitely do these if you're capable and you're in the right muscle groups without your chair. But by all means, use that chair to get the most out of your exercise and keep yourself safe. This is a great hip stabilizer and glute activator. Last one right here. Good. Then we do a few good mornings. Those good mornings, I'm not going to use our chair for this, but we're going to bring our feet closer together. Hands up behind our head. We're going to keep our back straight. We're going to push our hips back behind. You keep pushing them back until you get really tight down the back of your legs. Squeeze those hips. Fire them back forward underneath you. Sitting back and firing forward. If you find that maybe you're pulling too hard with your arms on your head and it's straining on your neck while you do this, practice putting your hands on your hips. I like to pretend my hands are pushing my hips back to remind me to get into my hips on this exercise. So hands up or hands down. One more. Great job, guys. This round one of this series. We're going to go back to the top, and that's the lunges with the kick. Side of the chair, outside leg up. Drop down into that lunge. Fire that kick forward. In 10, let's move ourselves to the other side. Let's repeat that. Other leg. Don't just flick that leg. Try to lift that knee up high before you extend that leg out into that kick. Good. Back behind our chair. And we do our curtsies. So remember, stepping back behind, sinking into that front leg hip, pushing yourself back up, and switching to the other side. Four more. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Hands up behind the head or on your hips. Feet close together. Push those hips back. Drive them forward. Two more. Great job, guys. That's 2 times through that series. One more time through this series. We'll have a seat. We'll finish off with some weighted exercises. So let's finish off. Lunges to kick. Sit back. Remember, you control your depth. Be safe. Don't go so deep that you change your posture or your form. Maybe you're rolling up on your toe, you're pushing into your knee. Don't do that. Just go halfway down. Strengthen the muscle within a zone you can control. And as it gets stronger, we'll be able to go deeper and do better at the exercise. But if you hurt yourself, then that doesn't matter, does it? That's that last one. Foot down, shift to the other side. Lunge and kick. Last one. Good stuff. Back behind our chair. Step behind and down. On our last four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Final set. Hamstring based exercise. Feet close together. Push those hips back. Drive them underneath. Woo. All right. Well, good job, guys. If you need a quick drink of water, grab a drink. Let's come back to our seats. If you have those small weights with you, grab those. We'll finish off with some weighted, more upper body based exercises for our workout today. Again, we're still on really good time. Good. All right, guys. Hope we're ready to rock. We have our weights in our hand. We're going to go through a whole arm series right now. So we're going to start with those bicep curls because we all know when sun's out, we got to bring our guns out. We got to keep those biceps happy. We want to keep all our muscles happy. But biceps should be a favorite. It's almost tank top season. Remember, no matter what your weight is, practice squeezing those muscles as you go up and as you go down. If you got a really light weight, but you practice on contraction of the muscle through the range of motion, you do a lot of work, you'll feel it. It will make you sore and tired, and you'll feel accomplished. Let's bring those up to the halfway point. Let's pin our elbows into our rib cage, and let's rotate those out, keeping those elbows in and rotate them back in. So really, even though our dumbbells are down low in our hands, want you to think way up high in your shoulders. And you're rotating through your shoulders, and pinching your scapula together or your shoulder blades. So this is working into our rotator cuff and giving us better shoulder function. It's going to help us not get frozen shoulder, and it can help us get out of frozen shoulder. Good. From here, I'm going to take that weight. I'm going to rotate them so my thumbs are up. Now I'm going to take it and lift my elbows out and away. Out and away. So the dumbbells are going with me. They're level with my elbows. Try not to keep them in like you're flapping wings. You're not doing the funky chicken dance. Good. This next one, we're going to come up and we're going to flip them back. So we're up in field goals. Got your field goal post, and let's press them up over our head and back down. This one, let's extend that all the way up. And when you're pressed up over your head, make sure you're not leaning back. If you've got a bad back and you need your chair to support you, that's great. But otherwise, punch that stomach in, hold yourself up straight. I'm going to turn my pinkies forward so my thumbs are pointing behind me. And I'm going to drop those dumbbells behind the head. Then we're going to extend back up through a straight arm. Trying to keep those elbows closer to our head when they go back. You don't want to flare way out wide away from you, so really fight to turn those elbows in towards your head. How you feeling? Now let's bring those all the way up and bring those dumbbells all the way back down and hanging at our side. Good. We're going to continue that series 2 more times. So again, shoulders back, posture up, and we're going to bicep curl. If you've been taking my gentle class for a while, you know there's different curls. This is your standard curl. There's a hammer curl. There's a reverse curl. If you feel like fluctuating the kind of curl you do while you do this with me, that's totally fine. You can change your curl each rep. I can go standard, hammer, to reverse, back to hammer, back to standard. They all work slightly different muscles and the same muscle in the bicep with different forms. It's up to you. Let's do one more. I'm going to bring that down. Remember to come up halfway. Now, pin those elbows and rotate those shoulders. Two more. Excellent. Rotate those elbows up. I'm sorry, the thumbs up. We're going to lift the elbows up and away. Two more. Up and back. And press them up overhead. Good. Bring those up overhead. Rotate those pinkies forward, thumbs backwards. Bend at that elbow behind your head. Keep those elbows tight and extend up through. Make sure when you extend, you try to get that arm all all the way locked out and squeeze into that tricep on the back of your arm. The more you concentrate on the muscle you're trying to work, the more it will work, and the more you'll get out of it. Good. Stand up and bring those all the way down. Well, that's 2 times. We got one more time through, guys. Back to the top, bicep curls. It's our last one. Halfway. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Keep those elbows in tight. There it is. Rotate thumbs up. Lift elbows out and away. Hello, Keith. Awesome. We're going to go up and flip them back and press them up. Good. Flip those hands. Thumbs pointing backwards. Bend at the elbows behind the head and back up. My ode to Top Gun today, Keith. Call me Maverick. Last one, all the way up. Bring those arms all the way down. Well, good job with that arm series, guys. Looks like we got enough time. Polish off one more series before we're done today and we finish our awesome 4th of July workout. So I'm going to get into our back first before we hit some core. So I want you to sit forward over those legs. We're going to do 2 exercises. We're going to pinch our shoulder blades together and drive our elbows up tight to our ribs. Back down. And we're going to flap our wings away and back down. So up and pinch and away and pinch. Raining in Ireland right now, huh, Keith? Well, you guys had like summer weather 2 weeks ago, so we were raining. So you're just trading with this, and I appreciate it. Last one. Awesome. Bring yourself back up. Hopefully you're sitting forward on your chair so you can bring those dumbbells up to your chest and lay all the way back into your chair. And then we're going to crunch up and punch forward. Bring it back and roll back. Do 5 more. 1. Good. While you're sitting up, you're holding those weights. We're going to bring those weights together right by our chest. Push them away from you about halfway, but keep your shoulders back and your chest up. And a twist. Rotate that spine, turning your ribs over your hips, using those muscles of your midsection to turn your body. Don't swing your arms back and forth. Keep your arms right there with your chin. Twist those shoulders. Make that rib cage rotate at the thoracic zone, using those awesome core muscles. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and done. Good. That's one time through our finale. Let's try to knock out 2 more times at a time. Feet out in front, bringing your chest down, laying on top of those legs. Row into your back and out, fly away. Last one. Bring that up, lay back, crunch, and punch. Good. Let's bring those in. Punch them out away. Keep those shoulder blades back. Rotate. Ten, 9, 6, 5, 2, and 1. All right, we're on the home stretch, guys. We're on our grand finale of exercise. Let's finish strong. Bring yourself forward. Pinch row those shoulder blades. Bring them out and away. Awesome. Up and back. Crunch and punch. There's 15. Last exercise, guys. Weight close to chest. Out in front of you a little bit. Rotate to that core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job, guys. Again, thanks for joining me today on this 4th of July, Saturday the 4th. I hope you got a good workout. I hope you have a fabulous holiday and the rest of your day. Remember, maybe take some time to do a couple stretches now that you're done. Drink lots of water today before the festivities. You did good work. I appreciate you. Stay safe. Keep smiling, everybody. Bye now.